Hi and welcome back to my channel. Y'all like that note? It's Friday, y'all. It is Friday. And if I sing out one more time, because I've been doing it all morning. So listen, y'all, it is Friday. The end of the work week is finally here. Well, for most of us. Some folks still have to work tomorrow and Sunday. And I do, sorry about that. But the end of the work week for the majority of us, myself included, is today. And I'm feeling good because I got up this morning. Well, let me say this. My alarm went off at 6. And I won't lie, I snoozed until about 6:18, 6:20. Then I got up, got myself together. And unfortunately, I was walking in the gym at like 7 o'clock, and so that meant that I got started later because you get to the gym, you got to get your stuff together before you actually get started, and I was queuing up some motivational videos on YouTube to listen to because I wasn't actually looking at them, but I was listening to them. So I queued up about 5 or 6 of them to listen to while I was on the treadmill, which gave me some serious motivation. And that took a little bit more time than I had planned. If I thought about it last night, so I would have did last night, but I didn't. But anywho, so I got everything queued up and ready. So I didn't actually get started walking on the treadmill until about 10 minutes after 7, I would think. So that meant that I didn't get done until a little bit after 8, and I didn't get back home and logged into work until about 8:30. So, but you know what? It's all good. I will do my full 8 hours. I have no problem with doing that. I'm just thankful that I can do what I do. So, anywho, got to the gym, did an hour, and then I had a 5-minute cool down. And so I burned a total of 709 calories today. It wasn't the 715 that I ended up with on Wednesday. However, my goal was met and exceeded because my goal was actually only 600 calories for today. But I met and exceeded it again, so you know what? I'll take it. Now, the goal is to get up tomorrow morning and run in, get an hour of cardio, and then get on home and I need to do this early because it's Saturday, and a lot of folks, go to the gym on Saturday mornings. So I need to get my patootie on up and get into the gym. Not quite sure which one I'm going to go to, but I just need to do, nope. I'm going to go to Planet Fitness because I know if I go into Gold's Gym, I'm going to be tempted to touch some weight. So let me not even tempt myself. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. So anyway, but yeah, so my goal is to get up tomorrow morning and go in and grab an hour of cardio, then get myself together because I have a meeting at church, the Entrepreneur Ministries meeting at noon, from noon to 2. But to be honest with you, we don't have a whole lot to talk about. We're going to wrap that meeting up in an hour because I have a whole lot of other things to do tomorrow that I don't need to just be sitting around doing nothing if I don't have to. Anyway, so my workout, like I said, was great. My legs were like wet noodles, but it was a great workout, and my cardio endurance today was much better than it was on Wednesday. Now I still have some work to do, but it was much better than it was on Wednesday, so I'm thankful for that. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I learned a secret. I need to go, not a secret, but I learned a lesson. I need to go to BJ's and buy me a case of muscle milk because I do love muscle milk while I'm working out. And because it's so early, I don't have time to be thinking about breakfast and all that kind of good stuff. So I said, well, I'll just buy muscle milk. Well, I saw it in the case, and I said, oh, y'all have muscle milk. I'll just get me one of those. So I ended up getting it, and I love the banana flavor. And this one is a 17-ounce bottle, but it was $4.50, $4.77 with tax. And I thought, oh, wow. That kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. So I learned the lesson. I said, Michelle, you need to take your butt on into BJ's, get you a case of muscle milk, and it might not be this size necessarily, but who cares? Muscle milk is muscle milk, and in that way, I'm not having to spend almost $5 buying muscle milk whenever I go into the gym, because I didn't like that at all. But I ain't gonna lie, I needed a little something on my stomach. So it is what it is, y'all. But like I said, I'm feeling good, really feeling good. Now, today's topic, actually, I had something else I was going to talk about, but as I was walking on the treadmill, it dawned on me, and I was listening to, well, so many different, Billy Alsobrooks, I think he was the one that was talking about it, and I decided to do a video today talking about change your mindset. I need each and every one of you to change your mindset. And here's why. You know, we all know, let's just keep it all the way real. You know, I know, we know that for those of us that need to lose some weight, we need to get our weight into a healthy range. We need to take off a few inches. It's always that one ass clown that always has to turn and almost cause an accident. So we know, nobody has to tell you that, okay? Nobody has to tell me, because I know, and I prefer that you don't, because you might get it if you open your mouth and say that, because I didn't ask you. I already know that. We know that, okay? But the thing is that we don't do anything about it, especially this time of the year when I've heard people say, girl, you still going to the gym? Yeah. Oh, child, I decided I'm not doing that right now. I'll get back to that the first of the year. Yeah, why is that? Because it's the holiday. You know, I'm trying to enjoy myself. I want to have fun. Okay, well, I mean, last I checked, I'm enjoying the holiday season. I'm having fun. I'm confused. I don't quite understand what you mean. Now, I know what people mean, but I just like to hear them explain themselves, because it makes no sense. And I want you to hear how it doesn't make any sense. And people are saying, well, Michelle, you know, it's the holidays. I'm trying to enjoy myself. I want to go out and eat. You know, I'm going to a lot of parties and things like that. And so I'm trying to enjoy myself. I'm not worrying about counting calories and things like that. And I thought, okay, well, I mean, you know, it is what it is. And here's the thing. Just because it's the holiday season doesn't mean that you have to go out and pig out. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go and eat like you've never had a plate of food in your life. I mean, come on now, really. But sometimes people do, and that's their choice to do that. But I want you to change your mindset. I want you to change your mindset that you can't continue to eat healthy and or exercise during the holiday season. And I want you to change your mindset about the fact that you need to lose weight, period. Because too many of us are in denial. And I don't know about you all, but I don't enjoy living in denial. I truly don't. I don't enjoy living in denial. It's too stressful to live in that space. And when I say live in denial, you know, too many of us are walking around knowing that we have stomachs out to everywhere. We have back fat out to Timbuktu and back. And yet we act like we don't know it. Y'all have something in my eye. And we act like we don't know it, or we don't care, or I don't know. But so I need you to change your mindset. Change how you look at yourself. See, I don't know about you. Number one, we all have imperfections. Let's keep it all the way real. I don't care how skinny you are. We all have imperfections of some kind. But I know that when I get dressed, I know that there are parts of my body that I don't like. I don't. And I'm going to keep it all the way real with you. I look at myself sometimes and I don't like what I see all the time. And I don't like it because I know I can be better. I don't like it because I know that there was a time when I didn't have, you know, belly fat, at least not on the outside. There was a time when I didn't have love handles. I don't have big ones, but I do have love handles. Let me keep it real. There was a time where I didn't have back fat. You get where I'm going with this? So when I see that stuff, I don't like it. And then I say to myself, okay, Michelle, you don't like it, but what are you going to do about it? You don't like it, but what are you doing about it? And for a while, I wasn't doing anything about it. I was just sitting around, talking about how I don't like it. We're talking about to myself anyway. Talking about how I don't like it. You see what I'm saying? But I wasn't doing anything about it. And so now one day I just happened to wake up and I said to myself, Michelle, I'm tired. I'm tired. See, I talk to myself. I don't answer, but I do talk to myself. And I said, Michelle, I'm tired. I am tired of not liking what I see. Now don't confuse. Do not confuse my saying I don't like what I see with I don't love me. Because you best believe I love Michelle. Honey, if nobody else loves me, I love me. Now, I know that God loves me. And I know my mom and daddy loves me. And my sister, my daughter, my brother, my family, my friends. I know they love me. And that's all fine and good. But I love me. I love Michelle. Okay? I love the me that I've become. Because I haven't always been this Michelle that you see. But I love me. But I don't like what I see sometimes. And I know that what I see is a direct result of decisions that I've made. So you've got to change. I'm asking you, change your mindset. Stop blaming other people. Don't blame other people for your shortcomings. Don't blame other people for you allowing yourself to get out of shape, because it's nobody else's fault but yours. You might say, yeah, but Big Mama always cooking that good food and baking them cookies and pies and things. Okay, well, she didn't put a gun to your head and say, eat it, did she? No. She baked it and you ate it. So stop blaming other people. I'm just saying, y'all, we have to change our mindset. Like I said, I don't know about you, but I love me. I may not like what I see all the time, but I love me. And I know that if the only way that I'm going to get to my goal, I'm going to have to change some things. I'm going to have to change the way I eat. I'm going to have to get back to exercise. And see, unlike some people can just eat good and they'll be all right. Not Michelle. I have to eat good and I need to get my butt in that gym if I'm going to achieve my goals. I need those two. They work hand in hand. Without them, it's just not going to work for me. And I know that about myself. But again, it's a mindset. The other mindset that creeps in sometimes is when you have somebody in your life and you say, well, I ain't gonna worry about that. Yeah, I have a little bit of fat spilling over here, there, and wherever, but I'm not gonna worry about it because my man loves me. He loves me the way I am. Or for a man, you're gonna say, my woman loves me, so I'm not gonna worry about that. And then that little problem now has become a big problem. We have to stop doing that. Change your mindsets. Change your mindset to say, I'm not going to worry about whether or not my significant other loves me the way I am, because if they truly love you, they love you unconditionally. And I know Frankie loves me the way I am, love handles and all, but I don't like it. I don't love it. He can love it if he likes to, but I don't. And he's never said anything, but I know what I need to do for me, because I know that when I put on my clothes, when I stand in front of that mirror, I know how I want to look. I know what I want to see, and I know what I don't want to see. Now, you may call it being vain. That's not being vain, sweetie. That's just about me loving the skin that I'm in. Okay? That's all it is. It's about me loving the skin that I'm in. So anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about helping you change your mindset specifically as it relates to healthy eating, body image. You know, again, I'm not saying walk around, you need to walk around here with a six-pack and wearing a size 6. I'm not telling you that, because I haven't seen a size 6 since I was in elementary school. And yes, at one time I did wear a size 6. Don't judge me. But anyway, I haven't seen that in a long time. So I'm not telling you to do that, but I'm asking you all to change your mindset. Because here's another thing that I hear too. Well, you know, I mean, we're getting older, child. Nobody got time to be walking around here trying to be skinny. Okay, well, I didn't ask you to be skinny. I said, let's walk around here being healthy. And I'm trying to understand where and when did we get to a place that we're saying, just because we're getting older, it's okay to walk around with a few extra pounds and you know, a little back fat, little stump belly fat, and all that other good stuff. When did we say that was okay? That just because you're getting a little older, it's all right to walk around with that kind of stuff? Because I don't understand it. That makes no sense to me. Change your mindset. Let's get healthier. Let's not wait until we get into the new year to say, okay, it's January 1. Now I'm going to start focusing on my health. No, start now. Why wait? Why wait? Because you can go out to your parties, you can have your drink, your mimosa, or whatever else it is that you drink. You know, you can have all of that. You really can. But you have it in moderation. Okay? Have it in moderation. You don't have to go to the buffet and eat everything on the daggone buffet. Eat in moderation. Have a little bit of everything. And I promise you, if you get a little bit of everything, at some point, you are going to feel full. And you didn't have to overload your plate. If you go to a buffet, and I don't judge people, but I'm a people watcher. And you go to a buffet, and your plate is piled up with food. I'm talking about, it's so much food that the food on top can't even sit flat on the plate. That's a problem. That is a problem. Get a little bit of everything and then go sit yourself down. And then if you're hungry, you go back and you get seconds, but you get seconds of the healthy stuff like the vegetables and the fruit and that kind of stuff. Come on, y'all. Y'all know how to eat. But change your mindset. Because here's the other thing. Here's the other thing I want to leave you. I'm going to leave you with a couple of things. In terms of changing your mindset, like I said, today I specifically wanted to touch on getting healthy. Okay, change your mindset about exercising, because I know some people don't like going into gyms. Y'all better not back on my sister's grass, she'll kill me. Some people don't like going into gyms because they're worried about, I've actually had people say, well, I don't go to gyms because, you know, I don't want people staring at me. I'm saying to myself, well, you do realize when you leave your house, people are looking at you, yes? I mean, come on now. They're not looking at you just because you're in the gym. People are looking at you every time you leave your house. So why does it matter if people look at you when you're on your way to work versus you're in the gym working out? They're in there doing the same thing you're doing, trying to get to a healthier weight. So why do you care? Look all you want to. It doesn't matter to me. As long as you don't say anything out your mouth, we're good. So why do you care? I don't understand that way of thinking. That it's okay for people to stare at you in the streets, but it's not okay for them to do it in the gym. Jesus, take the wheel. Honey, I don't care. You look all you want to. So, and I'm serious, but you got to change your mindset about people watching you in the gym. So what? You never know. You might be the motivation for that individual. That person may be looking at you and say, wow, you know, I've been watching them come in here for a while, and they are really getting to a healthy weight. That's my motivation to stick to it. You never know why people are looking. Yeah, you have your random perverts, but you do have some people that are truly inspired and motivated by you. So let them look. Why is that your concern? And I also want you all, you know, as we're changing our mind to get healthy, change your mind in terms of the way you're spending your money. Especially for this holiday, and I only thought about that because we're in the holiday season. We're in the holiday season. Change your mindset. Holiday season doesn't mean that you have to go broke buying gifts for people, some of which y'all don't even like. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Some of y'all out here buying gifts for people that you can't stand. You don't like them, they don't really like you, but because they're family, you feel like you have to buy them something because they're going to get you something, so you need to buy them something. Change your mindset. So we all need to sit down and put pen to paper. If you have your vision book, this is the perfect thing for you to write in your vision book. Create a section where you can write down, change my mindset, and then start to list out the areas that you need to change your mindset in. And I promise you, you will thank me for that one later. Now, you're going to thank me for that one now, not later. And later, probably. But then lastly, I want to leave you with this thought. And again, as I was on the treadmill, and I was on a level 15 incline, and I was walking at a speed of 3.6 miles an hour. It was rough, y'all. And so many times I wanted to give up, but I said, no, Michelle, you got to hold this for 5 minutes. You can do it. And I did. But I was listening to, and I don't recall who, I don't know if it was C.T. Fletcher, Billy Alsbrooks, Eric Thomas. I'm not sure who it was. Might have been Les Brown. But anyway, one of them said this. And they said, you don't get out of life what you want. You get out of life what you work for. Y'all, that's powerful. That's powerful. I could have got off the treadmill and shouted all over the gym just on that note. Because that is so, so true. You don't get out of life what you want. I want a lot of things. I don't have them yet. But that's because some of those things I'm not working towards. Some of them I am, but some of them I'm not. But you're not going to get out of life what you want. You're going to get out of life what you work for. Case in point, we want healthier bodies. Some of us, I know I do. We want healthier bodies. But guess what? If I don't get off my fat, rusty, dusty and get it into the gym, I'm not going to get it. I can want it all I want to. I can pray for it all I want to. I can beg God on my knees all I want to. But if I don't work towards getting that healthy body, it's not going to happen. So it's not about what I want. It's what I'm working for. So my question for you is, what are you working for? What is it that you're working for? That's all I'm going to leave you with, you guys. Thank you so much to my newest subscribers. Thank you so much to those of you that continue to support me in all that I do. If you just happen to stumble upon this video by accident, y'all know the drill. There are no accidents. It was meant for you to be here to hear what I had to talk about. Because we have got to change our mindsets. We really do. You know, as I look around, I'm going to say this and I promise I'm done. As I look around, we are a nation of very overweight, unhealthy people. And it's sad. It really is sad because we don't have to be that way. We really don't have to be that way. Let's change our mindset. Let's change our focus and let's get healthy. I am actually working on now, and I hope to have that to Reverend Wood by Monday, a proposal to do a church-wide weight loss initiative starting next month, where I'll come up with 3 days where we can do a weigh-in, and then over the course of 3 months, people will do whatever it is that they need to do. It doesn't matter to me how you get your weight off, but I just want people eating healthy. Well, I'll leave that up to the health ministry. They can fool with that. My goal is to get that piece going. So we'll have 3 days for weigh-ins, and then in 3 months, we'll have 3 days for weigh-outs, and we will tally up the total weight loss for our church. You know, I can't do it everywhere, but I can start in my own church. Because I want to see us become a more healthier people. You know, I love the Lord, you love the Lord, most of you anyway. But God is saying, well, when are you going to start taking care of yourself? Again, that's a mindset. That is a mindset. But I'm not getting back into that because I'm going to let y'all be. Anywho, like I said, you don't get out of life what you want. You get out of life what you work for. And my question for you is, what are you working for? Until our next car conversation, take care.